Good morning, everyone. Happy Friday. For those of you going into the weekend, that's always something to look forward to. Thank you for those of you who are following my current brand new Instagram account. I am very excited to share with you some of my tips and tricks as to how I created my first initial post. I'm doing a makeup tutorial today for an upcoming wedding that I have with a brand new palette of mine. So I'm gonna jump right into it and get going on how I created that look. So the first thing I'm gonna start with today is a perfecting primer for my eyes. As you can see, I have taped off my eyes because I learned the hard way the first time, and the shimmery shades tend to fall on your foundation, so I just didn't want to have to retouch it up today, so I'm gonna avoid that, and this is hence why we have the tape there as well to keep my angles accordingly. So this product here I just got from Shoppers Drug Mart. I'm just gonna use my finger to apply the primer. The reason we want to apply a primer of any sort is to build up our eyeshadow. So I'm just dabbing on this area here. We don't want to rub or drag on the eyes because our eyes are the most sensitive area. So as you can see, I'm just lightly tapping. Sorry for the people in the background, it is a little distracting, I apologize. I live in an apartment building, so there may be some background noise. I apologize. So just tapping and should be good to go. Next, so that was my primer. Next, I'm gonna go in with a concealer. So this one is called Bare Minerals Bare Skin in the shade Fair. So what I'm gonna do, you don't need much of this because I find that if I do too much, then my skin feels heavy, in my opinion. So for this one, I'm gonna do the same just because I'm just doing my lid. I'm gonna just tap on, and then I'm gonna use a beauty blender to blend it out. And with the beauty blender, mine is already pre-damp. I'm just going to pinch the top part of the beauty blender and just continue dabbing and blending it out. I also just wanted to make it known that I might be rotating my camera. I do have a large mirror beside me, so with the eyeshadow it's a little bit harder to see in here given the rainy day, and unfortunately I'm in the best room for lighting in my place. So again, now just going in with that beauty blender and basically buffing it out. Gonna come in from this side. Trying to get a nice base to build up the makeup. I'm just gonna rotate my camera and look over. Hope you guys can still see. Okay, awesome. All right. So, I accidentally grabbed too much and I only used one small amount. I just like dabbed it on my hand and I had too much. Okay, so next is the eyeshadow. So this is the palette that I've gotten, that I've previously just mentioned in my pictures. So it's by Urban Decay. It is the Heat palette. The first one I'm going to be starting with is He Devil, and that one's gonna be going on my lid, so I'm just showing you guys there, okay? And I'm just using the brush that comes with it. Unfortunately, I don't have a lot of makeup brushes quite yet. This is something I am working on. as I do work at Winners and we sell tons and tons of makeup brushes. Again, I'm just gonna move my camera so I can get a better look. Actually, I find it's a little bit easier with the makeup palette, so I'm gonna just hold this up and use this. So I'm just using the makeup palette because the lighting on my phone is a lot better than going further away from it. Okay, so now I've applied the first eye, so you can see I'm just kind of getting a base going. And this is nice, having at least a quiet home. My husband is at work today, so this was perfect day to shoot. So just trying to build up the color, cover the lid. It's basically what we want. Alrighty, there we go. Okay, so next for my crease, I went in with the shade. I apologize if I'm looking down, I've just written some notes. I have a short-term memory sometimes, so I went in with the shade, I might not say this right, En Fuego. And it's like a